a radio show, and the radio host was a guy, and he was very unhappy with the women that were being shown on the billboard. And he said, the only time I want to see thighs like that is in a bucket of chicken.
The number you have dialed.
The fact that beauty culture in the wider world was going crazy. The front of every magazine was talking about plastic surgery. People were saying that they were going to give their 16-year-old daughters plastic surgery for their birthday. It was just this kind of shocking surge of women really disliking who they were and how they were. The sale of the idea for, like the big idea, meaning the Campaign for Real Beauty, larger thought, came out of a collaboration among 5 different Ogilvy offices where they actually went to the homes of all of the EXCO members and they talked to their young daughters who were kind of between 5 and 15 years old. And they asked the kids if there was anything they wanted to change about themselves. And they created a little film with shots of each of these young girls saying, my stomach's too big, I wish my eyes were green. And when they showed the EXCO their own children feeling the same thing that other girls feel, that women feel, it was like the scales fell from everybody's eyes.
Right from the beginning, they bought into a vow of authenticity. In a more classic advertising world, of course, the brand tells you what to think. So
Right.
This was really, we're going to get out of the way and we're going to let this happen.
In that time period, I guess maybe in 2003, there was a bunch of research done all around the world, and 13 countries, if I remember correctly, and whether you were in Argentina or England or Japan, all of the women that went through the study were equally uncomfortable describing themselves as beautiful.
We looked at, at this moment at what was Dove's DNA. Like, what gives Dove the ability to step into that reality, and talk about its brand in a new way. And ever since we'd started working on it in the early 90s, as a writer, art director team, the thing that we loved about it is that it was a brand that consumers would play back. This is a really honest brand. This is kind of the no bullshit brand.
Yeah, they did the best thing possible, which is they turned what could have been seen as a weakness in a beauty category into the most brilliant strength, which was redefining beauty so that it felt like, oh, anybody could ascribe to that definition and see themselves differently.
Dove showed what's possible when a brand decides it's hell-bent on making a positive impact. And it was a demo of how much that resonates with consumers. And what we've seen happen since is that the consumer has started to actually expect that these corporations will use their energies towards doing good. It's become a new behavior, and that's a trend. Wow. If we helped promote that trend, that would be one of the things I'm the happiest about of all.